Sleep patterns are something that often go a bit unnoticed with a lot of the dogs we're working with. And again, if this is true, whether we're working with a new dog, like a puppy or a new rescue, or a dog who has in need of a training plan because their behavior is something that the humans are struggling with, and maybe the dog is struggling mentally and emotionally. And sleep is one of these really all-important behaviors that our dogs must do for healthy emotional regulation. You know, if your dog is stressed, then a restorative sleep is so important. And without it, your dog will remain stressed, period. And they need to fall into, the amount of sleep does vary breed to breed, but it's a lot. You know, we're looking on a spectrum between 14 and 18 hours a day for your average adult dog, potentially more for young puppies and seniors. But really importantly is the sleep cycles, falling into sleep cycles where they fall asleep for longer than an hour. The hour mark is roughly when the restorative endorphins start getting produced. So if your dog is waking up, on the hour or within the hour regularly, you could say to yourself, if I ask you the question, how much do your dogs sleep? And he's like, yeah, all the time. But if they're resting but not sleeping and they're waking up all the time, they're not getting the benefits of that sleep. It's like if I fall asleep and I've got a bad back, I could be laying in bed all night, but I'm knackered the next day because I've woke up all the time in pain. And it's similar for our dogs. And what is breaking the sleep cycle is where our assessment comes in. So finding out, is it pain? Is it agitation? Is it distraction in the environment? Is it that we've left them with so many variables to be able to walk around and they feel like they have to check? That's part of the solution, or part of the assessment that we do, to make sure that we get on top of everything proactively. Because like I said right at the start, if your dogs aren't sleeping well, then they're not going to be in the best place for learning. And any training that we do, and we might be trying to teach our dogs new skills, how to respond to us, how to respond to different handling. We might be exposing them to new things and places and environments. But if they've not slept well, then they're not going to be ready for that. And so for all the good training in the world that somebody might do, if you haven't done the proactive work of stabilizing the nervous system, you're just pissing into the wind.